Hey, what's up? My name's J.M. Chaley and welcome to my channel. This month I'm doing, or I have done, 31 tips in 31 days. The month of July 2024, I have done 31 tips in 31 days. And this is tip number 31. This is the last one. Oh my word. If you're new to the channel or if you started watching during this whole stunt of mine, thank you for checking out these videos. Thank you for subscribing if you've subscribed. I really appreciate it. This has been a hell of a journey. Oh my God, 31 tips in 31 days. I did batch recording. I recorded 8 videos every weekend for the last 3 weekends. And this past weekend, which is today that I'm recording this video, I recorded 7. So I did these massive batch recordings to get through 31 videos where I didn't have to like record every single day of July and not have a life. But this is the last one. And it's strange. I didn't really come up with a strategy for how I would order them in. Like, in what order did I put these in? You know, put some of the ones in the middle or create these sort of themes or arcs or things like that. And I saved this one for the last one, but not intentionally. It just wound up being the last one because it was the last concept of the video that I thought of. And I'm wondering if I should have pushed it up a little bit because it's a bit of a downer, but not really. Not really. There's a high note to it. So this video is about quitting. Which sounds like, oh my God, we're writers. We're not supposed to quit. It's okay to quit. Now, this video is actually inspired by that meme. You know that meme where the guy is with his girlfriend, right? And there's another girl that's walking past them. And he's turning around like, ooh, she's pretty. And his current girlfriend is like, hey, right? And someone labeled these characters. The guy is like, you know, the author. The current girl that he's with is his current work in progress. And the pretty girl that's walking by is a new idea. So that's where I'm getting into when it comes to quitting. If the manuscript you're writing is not your passion project, in other words, you're slogging through it. It's work. You're just trying to get through it. It's not, you don't have a fire for this story, right? And maybe you've thought of something else that you're very passionate about and you want to write that story instead. And you're like, ugh, let me just finish this and then I'll write that. I really want to write this other one. My advice to you would be to quit. Stop writing that manuscript that doesn't have you jazzed, right? And go and follow your heart, follow your passion, because when you're writing with passion, it's going to come through on the page, right? So if your current manuscript is just not, it's not doing it for you, it's okay to just shelve it. Maybe come back to it later when you're feeling better about it or more passionate about it. Maybe you never will. But that's okay too. Maybe it's never meant to be, right? There's a lot of parallels with romance here, I think. But the one you love is the one you should be with, you see? So, and this goes with other things too, not just manuscripts. I've heard many authors say, you know, they're writing their manuscript and suddenly their side character seems a lot more interesting than their main character. And they're like, I really want to follow this side character instead of my main character. If you genuinely feel that passionate about it, my advice is do it. Maybe switch them around and change the POV or, you know, rewrite the story or whatever it takes, but follow your passions. Don't ignore them. Don't put them off on a back burner and say, oh, I'll do this stuff later. I almost knocked the Morgan over. I'm sorry, the Morgan. Strike while the iron is hot. Follow your heart. If that means a story, a manuscript, a character, whatever it is that's burning, go for it. Because just like the beam with the guy, with the girl, and the pretty girl walks by, an idea that you're passionate about, an idea that you're in love with, is going to keep you faithful. So yeah, new ideas can walk by, but you're not turning around and looking. You know, you might go, okay, yep, I see it, but I'm not going to worry about that right now because I'm with the one I love right now, right? The good idea is going to keep you faithful, and you're going to see that through all the way. And then, you know, well, the romance analogy starts to fall apart here, doesn't it? Then when you're done with her, you can move. No, that's not what I'm saying. But yes, it'll keep you faithful because that's your passion project, right? And when you see that through to completion and you've got it, and your book is out there, then you can start entertaining new ideas because you followed your heart. And then follow your heart on the next one, and the next one, and the one after that. It's okay to quit if what you're doing isn't your passion. So take heed of these warning signs. Maybe you've got, you know, several uncompleted manuscripts. Maybe you're constantly being pulled away from your manuscript by new ideas. And then you get pulled away from that new idea. Maybe you're searching. You just keep searching to find the one passion, you know. And believe me, when you find that story, it's going to root you to it. And you'll be like, yes, this is it. Right? Maybe you just haven't found that story yet. And that's okay, you know. Just follow your heart and don't be ashamed or worried about putting a manuscript on the shelf and chasing something else. That's okay. That about wraps it up. If you like this video, please smush that like button, and as always, please subscribe. I have been posting every single day in the month of July 2024. I did 31 tips in 31 days. This is the last one. This is tip number 31. From here, I'm going back to my normal video cadence, my release schedule. I sometimes post weekly. I try to post weekly, but sometimes I don't. I skip a week or whatever because life and whatever, right? But I post Thursdays. So I try to post most Thursdays. So if you want to check back here on Thursdays. Definitely please subscribe. If you've already subscribed, if you're new to the channel, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I'm hoping that at least some of these tips have helped you on your writing journey. I'd love to hear how your writing journey has been going on. If you want to leave in the comments how you're doing, or what you've been up to. All right, so, wow, 31 tips in 31 days. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.